Welcome back. Apparently, our friend is waiting upstairs. We don't know who it is, but I guess we'll find out. We have a drink now. That does not look appetizing, mainly because it looks like a texture. I don't have it in my inventory, so I have no way of getting comments on it, or, you know, actually drinking it. But considering the conversation we had with the bartender, I don't really think Kian wants to drink it anyway. Let's see who our mystery friend is.
Alvik doesn't have the most
That's the same
sophisticated
description as
or
all the other
upscale
patrons.
clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
I have a feeling it's the person standing in front of the fireplace there, because that is obviously the most conspicuous person here.
I should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
Who are you talking to? Your drink? Me, I guess. I didn't really want to know. There's our stranger. Wait, are you the protagonist of the Mist games? Probably not.
She must be this friend Alvik was referring to. She does appear to be waiting for someone. My friend, according to the barkeep. I don't know her face.
So, Kian doesn't know her. Good, we've established that. Maybe we know her. Doesn't look like it, though. I can't look at the fireplace. Okay. Let's see what she wants.
Ah, finally. There you are. Sit. Please. I saved your seat. Sit down.
Oh, alright.
Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not a Zardi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not a Zardi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
Okay. She's not on anyone's side. Presumably because no one's on her side. I've done that joke before, I think. Anyway. We don't know who this is, obviously. She has magical floating hair, but, that's just this game being this game. Animations aren't always the greatest. But hey, their budget was actually really low, so can't blame them for that, really.
This must be a mistake. The publican was clearly confused. This woman is not looking for me.
Wrong mans. Mans? Huh?
Who in Shadow's name is this woman? If she's looking for me, I need to know why. She claims to be my friend and then she threatens me. Not the best way to begin a conversation.
Indeed it's not.
I have no patience for threats.
Threats? Who's talking about threats? I'm just trying to get your attention. You're a popular man, Kian Avane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way. I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have. So it's time to leave. Look me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, Ulvik can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him. Be seeing you, friend.
Wait. How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
That's a very good point.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Avane.
Well, at least it looks like she wasn't invisible, like, you know, the weird cloaked figure that April was following. Because Enu clearly looked at her. No clue who she is, though. And yeah, it seems she does know Kian intimately, even if he does not appear to know her, which is strange to say the least. Hi down there.
I really like Enu. She's quick, smart, capable and funny. I don't think I quite understand her, but I do like her.
I will agree with that.
Enu's a great counterbalance to Liko, and I know he would do anything for her. Enu, our Zidling. She's a great asset to the Resistance. I really like Enu, always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous situation.
Unless he's the cause of the dangerous situation.
I trust Liko not to kill me, for as long as the Resistance needs me. After that, he will turn on me. I'd better be ready.
That will be an interesting day.
I remember the day I killed his father. And I remember him. He was as old as me, just a boy. Afraid and angry. Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous situation.
I guess we don't need our drink anymore. And this is not the way downstairs. At least I can run in here.
The witch and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
Thanks for that. Okay, let's talk to these two, see if we're done for tonight.
Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face. The fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here.
Ulvik keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do.
We shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do.
No. I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know. Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
Oh, Liko. What, you two aren't going to walk up to the door and then just vanish instead of opening it? Yeah, this game may have a lot of limitations in its animation, but at least it doesn't do blatantly obvious weird things like Dreamfall used to. Follow Eno and Liko back to Shady Key. We actually have to go out the door first, so I don't really know how that counts as following them, but... Hey, how did you get out here before me?
So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? A guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not... God. I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leapers? Are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. How did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, in fact, I could have
That's
set
quite
you
enough,
up with...
Edu.
I don't know, this just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and... blah! It's really disturbing.
Oh. That was not my fault, apparently, that I got stuck there. Place is still on fire, by the way.
Passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful. Death?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the Apostle and myself.
Zidling. Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
That
men...
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Right. I don't know why I keep getting stuck. Game doesn't like me at the moment, I guess. I cannot run.
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry.
Uh-oh. Catch it!
We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them there are.
Kian may not be magic.
Come on, we need to get to the boat. Good catch, Kian. That was a good catch, wasn't it, Liko?
He survived. It was acceptable.
He's totally warming up to you.
Thank the gods of old our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
Okay, Kian may not be magical, but he does apparently have really good reflexes. Also, I laughed. It was a good joke, Anu. Don't worry. Attend the debriefing. I don't know, it always says updated for, like, everything. Oh, the two of them got out of here in a hurry. Debriefing time.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome.
He even saved our lives.
I would have caught the arrow.
Yeah, I know, but Kian did, and it was awesome.
Any news of the informer?
Alvani did. We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them. How did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't get all mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob who can see?
Right you are, ma'am. As most of you know, the first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now. Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
The first is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like. No. She's got some real interesting company. One General Hami, alongside a Mother Utana.
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the first of the 6.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money, or to protect their own secrets. Some are sympathetic to the magicals. And some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
They run the city still.
Word is, they're intimate.
A sister and a soldier. That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Mercuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming. And you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Myria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvane, you are on your feet again.
It's Naane, who we know is a traitor. Let's see if we can find out more. Oh, I have to hold it. Naane is a Zidmari artisan who has been with the Resistance for several years. She hails from Irhat, where she served the Rose Court. 1 year ago, Naane sold out the location of the rebel base in Myria, the Swamp City, to the Azadi apostle Kian Alvane, in order to save shipments of food and medicine to magicals in Mercuria. As a result of this, the Azadi were able to locate and execute the rebel leader, April Ryan, and almost destroy the resistance. This also led to Kian's death sentence and imprisonment in Friar's Keep. It's nice that they give you this information for those who didn't play the game or don't remember, which is entirely possible since this came out like 8 years after the original Dreamfall. It's true that she betrayed the rebel camp location to us. It's not entirely directly her fault that we were then followed, of course. And her intentions were okay. I mean, she did it so she could save the shipment. Then again, it's not the most trustworthy thing to do. On the other hand, it seems like she's been trying to make amends, especially in the fact that she knows that Kian knows, and she still nursed him back to health, rather than get rid of him, which would have been very easy for her to do. Let's see what Kian's thoughts are.
The traitor. She betrayed the Resistance to save herself, and now she's come back. Don't they know who she is and what she's done? I must tell them before she flees. The traitor. What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now she's dead, I must confront her in private.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. At least hear what she has to say. If we say that she's a traitor, Liko will probably cut her down right now.
They're all well. Rebuilding... apologies, Shepard. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utan and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sardir that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Barkin to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
Okay. Well, her actions are definitely understandable. I am more interested in Ane. It is clear that the others do not know about her. I'm very curious to see what she'll have to say for herself. She retired to her room, which is...
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I had no choice. They forced me.
Who did?
The Azadi. They threatened me and my family and my livelihood.
That still doesn't explain why you were at the National Front meeting.
I had to keep up appearances, and it's where I'd meet with my handler. I'd report to him about what was going on in Old Town. He'd ask me questions about certain people, magicals, suspected rebels. But I didn't tell him everything, I swear. I only did what I had to do to protect my family. Please believe me, I had no choice.
Well, I wonder if they'll believe him. Liko does not seem like the trusting kind. I've never actually picked the wrong person there, so I'm not entirely sure what happens then. If they figure it out or not.
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
Options.
I only had a moment to decide. That's not enough time to weigh a person's life. It was her portal that helped me escape the keep. She healed my wounds. She knew I might expose her, and yet she saved my life. I called her a traitor. But are we so different? I have no intention of protecting her secrets, but her selfless actions granted me a second chance. At the very least, she deserves to be heard.
Let's go this one.
It was her portal. Why did you save me?
Because you were sick. Because you needed me. Because without my help, you would have died.
Knowing I might tell everyone what you did.
That made no difference. The Resistance needs you. So I did my part.
You're still a traitor.
I did betray the Resistance. But before you decide what to do with me, will you hear me out?
I will base my decision on what I know and what I think is right, not on her words. Everyone deserves to be heard. Maybe the others won't give her that opportunity.
Let's see what she has to say.
Speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane, not mine. What is your decision? What will you do with me?
And another choice here.
However she chooses to justify her betrayal, regardless of her importance to the Resistance, the others deserve to know. Her fate needs to be in their hands.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that doing that would be a death sentence to her. The others will not be understanding.
She's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be even weaker. I must protect her secret, whatever the consequences.
She seems genuinely sorry. She didn't know that her action would lead to the elimination of the entire camp. If Kian hadn't been followed, he and April would have had a chance to talk, and who knows how things would have turned out. And she is very useful to the Resistance, definitely. I think it's better if we keep this to ourselves.
I'll be watching you.
I promise you won't regret your decision. I will live to repent my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt, Alvane. Always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
She had better live up to that. Taking a big chance here.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The general was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause, and he...
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burned his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mia.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months, but he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Vamon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
The plot thickens. Hopefully these two will be able to keep Saya and Vamon in check. Chapter 4, Dreaming.
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekal. We met.
What is going on? And that voice sounds very familiar. We'll have to find out what's going on, though, in the next video.